Hi guys, Jessica here. Today I want to talk about money. Money is a very funny thing. All right. As a startup, and I suppose especially for myself as I've started working and doing contracts and stuff like that. One of the things I genuinely dread is talking about putting a price on my service or, my the job that I'm undertaking and trying to come up with a pricing structure around it. Now, on a mathematical level, that's no problem, that's fine. But it's the fact of myself putting a monetary or a money value on, you know, me effectively, if you like your service or your value that you're giving. I find that very uncomfortable. And I suppose it always stems back to a childhood belief that I had, or that I was brought up with, that to talk about money was somehow vulgar or offensive. So then now, and it's a real pain in the ass now, because when I'm trying to discuss a fee with a client, I honest to God feel so uncomfortable. Genuinely have my heart goes, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I could be talking. I could talk about my service or product or what we're going to do or how we're going to create together a marketing campaign till the cows come home. But when it comes down to, they say, right, well, we'll have to work out a fee structure, my heart stops. Now this is a weakness, so I decided to look into that and look in why the hell am I getting so caught up, and what is this block that I have with actually talking about money and finance. And again, my darling Marissa Peer seems to have all the answers. Actually an email, because I signed up for her other courses, or I'm on her email list. She sent out this email yesterday which kind of talks about the way our relationship with money and our previous experiences with money. So as I said to you there, I was always brought up, especially from my mum, that discussing money or discussing anything like that was always seen as vulgar or impolite or rude, or to talk about money or to show money, to literally, like, if you were going to pay for something, or say you were walking in shop, or it's just, no, you money was to be concealed and hidden and never discussed. That's a kind of a childhood, because it would offend people, or would be, you'd be seen as vulgar or impolite. So that was a kind of childhood belief that I've had about money, and it's kind of gone the whole way through, where I'm almost like, if anyone talks about money or it comes up in conversation, I'm like, oh no, like, block it out, don't want to talk about it. So Marissa, darling Marissa, who's linked to actually the course or the video that I was listening to, I'll put it at the end of this, she says, okay, let's just change the word money for energy and see how, like, if you say I haven't enough money, or money doesn't last the week, or if I talk about money, people think I'm vulgar, and, all these limiting beliefs that you have about money, or I've never enough money, or I've never enough, it's, if you change that word to energy, because money, her understanding is that money is a form of energy. It's given in exchange for effort. So it's a kind of a give and receive. And she does an interesting exercise as well, where if you were to give your service without receiving, it's like, okay, you were to exhale a breath, right, as much as you can without inhaling. How long will that last? Or again, if you were to take a breath in without releasing or giving back, how long would that last? It's an interesting compact that has to be circulated, and it's not a bad thing, or it's not the root of all evil that we were brought up to believe. It is something that has to turn in order to create, and in order to kind of pay your services and your energies that you put in, you receive a monetary value for it. So if you change the word money to energy, like, talking about energy is vulgar, doesn't really, no, you don't believe that. Energy is the root of all evil. No. I never have enough energy. Energy doesn't last the week. Anytime I have energy, I always lose it, or it's always gone. I never have enough energy. If you change these words, you kind of change juxtaposition in your brain, and how your relationship works with it. And yeah, it's a really good trick. I'm going to try and use that where I'm talking about money. I'll take that negative word and the negative connotation I have of it and change it for energy, so that hopefully I don't get as uncomfortable and, you know, bashful about discussing it. So I will put the video that I'm talking about, Mercy, she's talking about your relationship with money and also your childhood relationships with money, which kind of, as I said, have a lasting impact in your subconscious about how you react or how you feel, you know, in your day-to-day life about a certain, you know, element or anything like that. So yeah, I'll put that down below because she's just so eloquent in the way she speaks and the way she explains. It's really worthwhile having a look at that. And hopefully, if any of you guys are out there doing startup businesses and you feel as uncomfortable as I do about talking about putting a fee on your things or talk about money in general, do let me know. I'd like to know I'm not alone, actually. That'd be pretty solid. And yes, I will continue to work on this and continue to see if I can make any changes within the, I suppose, my own relationship with it, and, you know, how that impacts my business and hopefully impacts yours. Okay, listen, I'll talk to you again soon, guys. Take care. See you later.